Part of humanity's and society's ascension spiritual process is the understanding that every creature on earth is worthy of unconditional love, where we are all worthy of living a loved life. Unfortunately, because we are in the process and it includes growing pains and trial and error, what we often do is confuse that love, which is good, with respect. So what happens is, instead of being able to say, I love you, however, I don't have the required respect when it comes to this XYZ skill set for you, we encourage and create a mediocre society run by mediocrity. Accepting every individual as a fraction of the divine, as a light-based soul that is worthy of love, doesn't mean giving them everything they want even though they can't. And it doesn't mean giving them rewards even though they have not earned them. It is imperative to still strive for excellence, being good at what it is that you are hired to do, being the right man or the right woman for the job, for the position, for the situation. I can love you dearly. However, if you're a bad surgeon, I will not let you anywhere near me if I require surgery. I can love you dearly. However, if you're mediocre when it comes to construction, I will not hire you to build me a home. We must practice, I love you, however you can't do this. And when we are not able to do so, we encourage brattiness, because our society is getting used to getting everything it wants without earning it, without being worthy of it. Part of our process in this journey of life on this planet is expanding our skill sets, is learning, it's training, it's practicing, it's showing devotion and loyalty and exercising effort in order to become really, really good at something. I can love the bird, but if the bird tells me that it wants to dive in the ocean, me loving the bird will be to say no, even if it pulls a tantrum, even if it gets offended, even if it turns things around me and tell me that I am evil and I don't love it and I don't believe in its ability to do anything. That's right. I don't believe in your ability to do anything and everything. Spirit, formless Spirit has the ability to do everything and anything. You do not. You came here with a talent or talents. You came here with skill set, which you can work on and improve and embetter. However, let's not forget that the way back to the divine, to God, is through our heart and our passion and what we are very good at. Every single one of you is very good at something. That is your life path. Not just the thing that you are skilled at, but also very passionate about and love doing. And I said you are passionate about, you love doing, not your shadow ego. If there is something others are good at and you are not, and you want to be good at it because others are, and you want to as well, that's not your heart, that's your ego. That's your shadow desire. That is your control issues. If you are actually in tune with your heart and with your passion, you go with the path of least resistance of yes, whatever it is that you're passionate about requires work and skill and training and practice and excellency and effort. And that is the hard part of the journey. However, because you're truly passionate about it, you don't have an issue or trouble with taking that long route, that challenging route, of being really good at what you do. Take a moment and ask yourself truly, is the thing I'm pursuing and constantly get no, is this something that I'm genuinely good at and want to do and can improve the world with? And everyone who's saying no to me are actually bad people trying to hurt me and deprive me? Or am I being egoic, chasing something I'm not good at, and that if I am allowed to do it, I will be possibly damaging others? If I'm a hospital manager and I hire a surgeon that has their hands shake, even if it's not their fault, even if it's a medical condition, even if they're really, really nice and really, really devoted and really, really want to prove themselves. However, if I hire them, would you want to be on the table of surgery? Would you be okay? Or if God forbid something happened, you'd sue my ass. That applies to anything, not just big things as life and death questions, but even small things, hobbies, fun. If you sign up for classes and you pay money, you want to make sure that the teacher is skilled and capable and knowledgeable enough to convey the knowledge that is required for you to learn whatever this is that you want to learn. You don't get to have everything. When you walk into an establishment, into a place, and it asks you to take off your shoes, but you really like those shoes, and you're really, really offended, and you think that they just don't like your shoes, that's your problem. You are a brat. No, you are not supposed to change the establishment or the world to fit you. The world already fits you as you are. The world is perfect, and you as you are perfect. There is something or some things you are absolutely brilliant at, or if you practice, you can become brilliant at. Those are the things that your soul came here to play out. This is how you can contribute to the equilibrium of the world. This is how you can be the unique, beautiful piece of the puzzle that shapes the big picture and sustains harmony. You are not expected to be able to do everything. And if someone tells you no, you can't do this because you're not good enough at it, respect them. Don't vilify them. Otherwise, you will be the villain and the brat. And stop accepting mediocrity and calling it love. That's not love. That's disrespect. You're disrespecting the person because you are enabling them to take a path that isn't aligned with their spirit, in which they can contribute to the world and possibly, depending on the thing, cause damage to others. Love will be sometimes to say no. And spiritual maturity will be sometimes to accept no for an answer. We have got to stop encouraging and rewarding mediocrity with our children, with our friends, with our employees, with our society. Not everyone can do anything because not everyone is meant to do anything. No, it's not what is sad about our world. It's what is unique about our world. If I hire you to do a job, you better be sure to do a goddamn good job. And if I fire you because you're not delivering, it's because you need to either become better at it or you need to move on to doing something else. Depends on the situation. And the irony of it all is that we call it love and spiritual expansion to accept everyone as they are. It is paralyzing. It is crippling. It does the absolute opposite. It takes us farther away from expansion and growth and spirituality. It makes us numb. It makes us lazy. It makes us privileged. It makes us bratty. It makes us simple-minded and mediocre. Don't accept to be rewarded for not being brilliant. Don't teach your child or your students that they are amazing no matter what they do. Teach them that they are loved no matter what they do, that they are loved no matter how many times they fail, that they are loved even if they get no for an answer, that they are loved even if they're not accepted to something, even if they don't book the role, even if they don't get the job. But simultaneously teach them that you will respect them as well as love them if they go do well at something that they do really well at. Competition is not a bad word. Competition encourages us to strive higher, to do better, to put in the effort, to put in the goodwill and the action. It's the approach to competition that matters. It's being able to say, you didn't get a medal today, but you can continue training and then possibly next time, while not belittling those who succeed, encouraging them, admiring them, putting them on a pedestal and taking example from people who are brilliant at what they do. Still love those who are not brilliant at what they do, but don't show them the same level of reward and honor. That is not loving to them. Once again, it is enabling, it is limiting, it is keeping them small. If you tell someone that their smallness is greatness, they will forever remain small. However, if you tell someone right now you're small, but here's XYZ to become great, they will pursue that. But if you're already giving someone greatness on a platter, you are not helping humanity. You are not expanding consciousness. You are not spreading unconditional love. You're spreading bullshit and laziness. Namaste.